In this video, we'll discover about 7 things to remember when going through tough times in life. There are times when we go through some very tough moments. These times can be so difficult that we tend to feel very unhappy because it feels like everything is just not right and whatever we do is just flopping. A tough time can also be when you're going through changes and you're making certain decisions that you're not used to. When you find yourself in such a challenging situation, it's very important that you keep your mindset positive. This positive attitude will help you steer the situation cautiously, find smart solutions, persist, avoid unnecessary additional worry, and make you stay upbeat. As you journey through that difficult phase, here are 7 key things you should have in mind. 1. Even bad times end. Yes, everything that has a beginning has an end. Nothing lasts forever. Be it good or bad, it's just that when we find ourselves in that troubling situation, it often seems like the situation will never come to an end. It isn't true anyway. It's our twisted perception and mind playing tricks on us. So, when you go through this tough moment, you may need to be patient and wait. In the process, you may also need to feed yourself motivational boost. In some situations, you may need to also do something that will facilitate the end of that situation. 2. You've overcome challenges before. Sometimes, some challenges will hit you, and you'll feel like you want to lose your breath. However, if you find your pace, you'll come to the reality that this isn't the first time you'll be dealing with challenges, and you've even registered some successes in the past. Think of all your past hurdles and how you got past them, and you'll realize that this challenge you're facing isn't something you can't rise above. 3. You are stronger than you know. As an individual, you do possess lots of strengths, and you may not be fully aware of all of them. Don't let your challenges make you see your flaws alone and get you blinded to your strengths. This is what often happens when we're going through a tough phase. We tend to think of ourselves as being incapable of rising and winning. However, always stay conscious that you've got the strength to push through because this attitude will give you more confidence to rise and handle things better. 4. We all experience it. Whether rich or poor, black or white, we all are bound to go through tough times at certain points in our lives. Sometimes, when you go through this phase, you tend to feel convinced that you're the only one it's happening to, but this isn't true. Never you think that the universe is intentional about hurting you. A lot of people experience difficulties and challenges from time to time, but it's these challenges that help us grow, and shockingly, most times, what we are experiencing is far less compared to what others are going through. That's just life for you. 5. It's a learning experience. Tough times often make us ignore the learning experience they come with. When we fail in our endeavors, or when we feel frustrated by challenges, we tend to ignore the feedback the situation gives. It's through error and trial that learning in life usually comes, and we'll be able to turn things around when we choose to learn from the experience. 6. There's room to ask for help. You don't have to go through those tough times alone. While you may not be a very social person, there are still certain people you can count on to help you when it's very much needed. It could be your family or the very few friends that you have. In fact, most times, you may not even have to ask for help. Thinking of the fact that you have these people to rely on can embolden you and make you feel stronger and better. 7. You can't exhaust your gratitude. No matter how crazy things may be, there are still always tons of things that one can be thankful for. Maybe you've been coughing for a week and it's been a roller coaster. Think of the fact that you're still able to eat, sleep, and perform some needful activities. Similarly, think of your family and health if you're struggling with your career. If you have a great career and you're experiencing some crises in your romantic relationship, there's still something to be grateful for. The simple truth is that it's almost impossible to exhaust the list of things to be grateful for, even though they may be minor things like casual conversations, a nice sunset, a cup of coffee, or a simple walk. Thus, make it a habit to notice the things to be grateful for whenever you're going through a difficult phase in life.